everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make something I'm calling Orange Joy. It's something I've been enjoying lately quite a bit, and it's got a lot of different uses, really easy to make. Stay with me because after I show you how to make it, I'm going to give you a long list of different things that you can do with this. First thing we want to do is cut up one navel orange, and you don't have to be fancy about how you cut it, because it's all going to be blended either in a blender or a food processor. So any way you want to cut it up is perfectly fine. I like to just quarter it and peel it back and throw it in the blender. You can slice it up if you want, but why bother when the blender is there or the food processor and it can do the work for you. Alright, I have one navel orange in there quartered, and now we want some mango pieces, and I've got a bag of frozen mango chunks. You can use fresh mango, whatever you prefer, whatever you have. This is 1/2 cup measuring cup. Now, these mango chunks are really large, and I want roughly 1/2 cup, maybe a little more, of mango. Now, the problem I have is that these are frozen, and I can't smash them down. So we're going to just kind of lump this together and pretend that it's roughly 1/2 cup to 3/4 of a cup of mango. You can use whatever amount of mango you want. It does not have to be exactly 1/2 cup. We are not baking a cake here. The mango helps to add a little flavor to it, and it helps to thicken the orange. I'm going to go with one more chunk because these are so large and you can't smash them down. Anyway, you want to put in there anywhere from 1/2 cup to a cup of mango chunks. You can stop right there, and I suggest when you first make this, that's what you start with. Blend that up, taste it, see if it's like you want it. I like to add about a teaspoon of frozen orange juice concentrate. And this is roughly a teaspoon, not exact. It doesn't need to be absolutely perfect on this. Again, we're not making bread or a cake or something like that. The purpose of adding orange juice concentrate, and it's optional, would be to enhance the orange flavor a little bit and to give it just a little bit more tang. And I use this as a salad dressing, so I want that little bit of extra tang in there. If you taste it and you think it needs to be sweeter based on how you're going to use it, at this point you could chop up a date or 2 or 3, whatever you want, throw them in there and blend it all together. Obviously, you're going to have the little brown pieces in there when it's blended with the dates, but who cares? There's a lot of different ways to enjoy this. So anyway, 2 basic ingredients, mango and orange. The orange juice concentrate, the dates are optional based on how you're going to use it. So now, I'm going to blend this up, and I'll show you what it looks like after it's blended. There you can see it's relatively smooth. Now, how thick it is depends upon how much mango you use. If you can make it thinner than this, for sure, use less mango. Or if you want the mango flavor in there, you don't want to cut down on the mango, add a little bit of orange juice, and that'll help. I wouldn't go with water in there. That'll dilute the flavor a little too much. But, you know, the mango is there to help thicken it and add a little bit of flavor. If you don't want it real thin and you want to use this like a salsa, something like that, just pulse it in your food processor, and then it will be thicker and chunkier than this. But this is basically it. And I'm going to throw this on a green salad, and it actually is very good like that to me. But you can just eat it just like it is because it's really delicious. Anyway, there it is. Now stay with me because I'm going to give you a whole long list of ideas on what you can do with this. So what do we do with this fruit blend? Well, first of all, you can just eat it as a quick and easy snack, as a snack for children, as a snack for any age bracket. It's delicious, just like it is. You can also enjoy it as a simple dessert. Why not? Have it just a fruit dessert. You don't have to add anything to it. Just like it is really good. You can use it as a dressing for a vegetable salad, which is how I normally enjoy it. That's why I like to put that little bit of a frozen orange juice concentrate in there, just to bring out a little bit of the orange tartness. And I wouldn't go too heavy on that, because if you use too much of the orange juice concentrate, it might give it a little bit of a bitterness, which you don't want. It would make an excellent dressing for a fruit salad. You can mix up any kind of fruit you want, but you could especially use fruit that will turn dark after it's been cut, like bananas and apples and pears. And the orange that's in there will help to prevent those fruits from turning brown. So it would be a great fruit dressing. You could use it as a dressing for a fennel side dish or a fennel salad of some sort, because fennel would go well with the orange. You could use it as a dressing for a spinach salad or a green salad of any sort. You could use it as an interesting topping for a grain dish like cooked rice, wild rice, millet, quinoa, or even couscous. You could use it as a topping for cooked parsnips. Or you could use it as a topping for cooked carrots. You could use it as a fruit topping for some type of a chocolate dessert. You could use it as a dip for jicama or other vegetables or fruit of your choice. If you do this, you want it to be on the thicker side, so you want to make sure you add enough mango in there to make it thick. You could use it as a dressing on top of radicchio, usually in a salad, and have it raw. And radicchio can be a little bit bitter. Well, this orange topping will help to cut some of that bitterness. You could use it as a topping for roasted butternut squash or any other type of winter squash. Use it as a topping for sweet potatoes. You could include it in a layered parfait with some yogurt and some orange joy, some cut up fruits of choice, and then you could top it with a sprinkling of chopped up nuts or granola or maybe some oats. Why not partially freeze it and make a sorbet out of it? How about just coarsely blending it? Not to the smoothness that I did, but just pulse it a little bit and make a fruit salsa out of it. You could also mix it with a little bit of coconut cream for a very wonderful, creamy, tropical type of dessert. Or you could even partially freeze it with the coconut cream in there and make an ice cream out of it. Use it as a topping for angel food cake. Why not freeze it into popsicles, just like it is? It would be delicious. You could use it as an ice cream topping, especially on vanilla ice cream would be good. Blend it up into a smoothie with some cilantro and some other fruits and greens of your choice. It would be a good basis, fruit basis for a smoothie. I do hope this helps you out. This is Judi at Judi in the Kitchen. Bye for now.